Let's watch and find out. I'm sad that Bryce isn't here yet, but Bryce is usually a little late. And who do we got here? If Bryce is on here, L, what's up? L is the most faithful of our Zoom watchers. Shout out to L. All right. You know what? We're gonna watch the banana, I promise. And let me tell you, the banana was really good, Santi. So, but before yeah, we'll talk about it. Let me talk about a couple important things. All right. So this Saturday, Nico, are you joining me this Saturday? You can't. You work, right? Right. Okay. Is there Jason's leaving, so I don't ask him to help me. But is there anyone available who still needs credit for your Ftve to come and film the football game with me? It's not good. It doesn't have to be Jason. Jason doesn't need credit. Are you even registered in this class? Oh, you need credit. Great. What are you doing Saturday, Jason? You want to come shoot football with me for an hour or two?
I have a business consultation.
Speaking of business, did they ever come back to you? Your pitch or whatever?
They haven't got back to us.
Did you send you haven't sent the quote yet? Okay, great. Okay. So no, you're not available. All right. All right. 1 to 4. I'm still looking for people to come and help me film this. If not, I'm filming it by myself.
What time?
Well, you were busy. 1 to 4. Yeah, I already asked you. So, Nick, you're unemployed. What's going on, Nick? What are you doing Saturday? Okay. No problem. No problem. So suddenly he's got a job. All right. I get it. I get it. No, just teasing. Just teasing. Anybody else? Michael? What do you want to shoot some football on Saturday? Yeah, okay. Where do you work? Where do you work? Whoa, how's that job? Yeah. Yeah, no, Guitar Center rules. Way better than Best Buy. Wait, Guitar Center where? See, there you go. Haters were about to hate right now. They're like, I know, I was sad. No, it absolutely. Guitar Center is always a place that saves my butt when I like needed a piece of equipment, like a converter or something. But unfortunately, there we go. Let's see. I'm gonna check on Zoom. L, L said something. Responsible student. Well, L, you are a responsible student. You're welcome to come and join me from 1 to 4 at the football game on Saturday if you're interested in filming. If not, I guess I'm gonna have to film this by myself and be very resentful of all of you. It's all right, no problem. It's a Saturday. What can you expect? I wish football played on a Monday or Wednesday from 2:20 to 6 o'clock. That would be the best ideal time for me. It's Halloween weekend, Tim. I know it's Halloween weekend, but it's after Halloween. What, you're going to have a November 1st Halloween party? That's crazy. You're supposed to have. Yeah, you're supposed to have the Halloween party last weekend. Huh? Yeah, Day of the Dead should be celebrating. What the heck? All right, L. L, no problem. I'll just be sad by myself out on the game. If any of you change your mind or want to come and help me, just let me know. I have to get you in for free so you don't have to pay for the ticket. But message me. I've had a lot of people drop out. And it's literally going to be like 2 hours. So we're not going to watch the whole game. I understand. I understand. Oh, here we go. Bryce. Bryce, how's it going? What do you do? Are you working Saturday? 1 to 5?
That's his exact
shit. Yeah. Come on in. Take a seat. It doesn't matter. Come on in. We got cookies. What's your major? Well, now it's film. So come and sit down. You're welcome to come and yeah. You've stepped in the TV studio. Get ready to have your mind blown. I'm gonna tell you right now, books are overrated. They are. Yeah. Do you want to come for the first hour and film with me? The football game. Will you be there with me? 1 o'clock. Gilroy High. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's really close to here. Gilroy High School. I can show here. Look, we'll Google it. It's the Gavlin football game, but they play at Gilroy High because the field's better than the field here is terrible, right? That would be amazing. All right, so look, Gilroy High School map. All right, check it out. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so here's Gilroy High School. And what's cool is here's Gavlin right here. Well, that's a golf course. Here's Gavlin right here. So it's literally like right here. Put that in perspective. The freeway entrance is here. So you literally can go, you ever go down Thomas to Lucchesa where there's that like roundabout right here? If you take the first left, you can go in and go here. Easy. Just Google Gilroy High School. I'm teaching you how to use a map. All right. Again, reminder, there's cookies here. Okay. The other thing to note, so football, Bryce is going to help me out. I'm going to write your name on the schedule and lock you in. So then I'll be, oh man. You, Marty. Yeah, don't throw it away. Like, Aiden wants it. I'm gonna tell you right now. You think the ground's dirtier than the cookies that have been in the studio all week? Huh? Yeah, we were all around these. Do you know how many people I saw cough on those cookies last night? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You're gonna all sound. You're gonna all sound. All gonna sound like me. Hey, did I start recording? I did. Okay, great. Thank you, Al. All right, Elle, what are you gonna dress as for Halloween? I'm gonna ask that question. We can all guess my Halloween costume, right? As the actual DVD. Skunk from JJK on Thursday, Cupid Friday, and Undecided for Saturday. Not Skunk. Sakuna. Oh, what's up? Welcome in. Come on in. All right, we got cookies over here from our thing last night. All right, thank you for joining us. Okay, so we talked about our football game. Let's talk about volleyball. Now, big note, I know Angel is going to help here too. We modified the day we were filming volleyball. So no longer doing the game on Friday the 7th. We are now doing Wednesday the 12th. So it'd be after this class. We'll go to volleyball. So if you want to come and be part of it, good opportunity. You'll already be on campus. You don't have to come and do it though, but we'll go and shoot highlights of the volleyball and then also we'll interview the coach and some of the players afterwards. So make note, November 12th, I've changed that date because Friday is going to be busy. We're filming for the film class Friday and Saturday that weekend. So we're going to make it so it's easier on all of us. So 6:30, most likely 6:30 to 8:30, a couple hours for that. Women's volleyball, supposed to be very good. And they're playing De Anza. So please note. Okay. The other important thing to note right here, Wednesday, November 19th. You all see this? Wednesday, November 19th, during class, we have been invited to watch a documentary. So we're going to take part in a documentary called Gather. It's going to be celebrating Native American culture that month. And they're putting it on and have invited us to attend. So we will be leaving our class here and going and watching. So yes. Where? Good question. Let me look it up. It's definitely, well, we're gonna show up here to class and we'll all go together, but let me just double check. It's not 1:30, it's 3:30. So it's gonna be during our class. We're gonna go and let me just see if they confirm the location as of right now. Student Center. So we're gonna go to the Student Center to watch the documentary. Okay? Make sense? We're all invited. You got me a shot list? Okay, great. You need it for me. Okay. Well, okay, since we're talking Ftve news, let's jump into our latest live news. Oh, thank you all. I haven't shared. We're going to share it and we're going to discuss. So let's do this first. Thank you for the reminder. We're going to share sound to L. All right, let's take a listen and look. And
hello, my name is Bryce Haney. I'm with Ftve News, and today we are checking out Galvin College's first ever trunk or treat. Let's take a look.
I'm the Director of Basic Needs and Success here at Galvin College.
And what does trunk or treat mean to you?
Well, today's event means an opportunity for families to come out and spend time with their children, learn a little bit about some resources, both college and community, and just have a good time.
All right, who am I here with today?
Kimani.
And who are you dressed as today?
Jessie from Toy Story.
What do you think about trunk or treat?
It's good. I love it, and it's fun.
Can you tell me about your trunk?
So we are from the facilities department, and we all thought we are the aliens of the campus. So we went with the alien theme.
Who's the other banana?
Ryan.
Is Ryan your brother?
Mm-hmm.
Who am I here with today?
Banana.
Who likes bananas more, you or your brother?
Me and my brother.
Why do you choose to dress as a banana?
Because I like bananas.
Have you ever been to a trunk or treat before?
Yes.
Where was that at?
At my school.
Which one did you like better?
I like this one.
And how would you rate this one?
Like a 10.
Can I get some dance moves? What does it mean to you that we're having this trunk or treat event today?
I feel like it's great. I feel like all the community, all the kids could come out here. They could come, have fun, take some resources, and get some candies.
We wanted to bring together our parenting students as well as their children. We wanted to do something fun for them, but at the same time share with our community, our Galvin community, as well as our resources from our community here, either in Santa Clara County or San Benito County.
Hey, Ftve News was also at Galvin College's haunted house. Let's take a look. Galvin College's first trunk or treat was a huge success. Plenty of folks came out here, had a great time, myself included. I'm really excited and I hope to see you all here next year.
All right, great job. That's a really fun one. Let's talk about it critically. Okay, just a reminder, our team here, of course, was Bryce, who is our reporter. We also had Silas and Tony and Isaac, all were camera, sound, and our production team who were there for the trunk or treat. Geronimo ended up shooting the haunted house stuff. And Santi was our editor. So big team effort. Bryce, what do you think?
First of all, thank you for cleaning that up, because I was so worried it was gonna turn out bad. Yeah, you made me look much better than I thought I would.
Right. Editing, right?
Yeah.
Bryce's first time on camera, Bryce was nervous, right? And the first interview was definitely the roughest, but once you yeah, once you got used to it and it was fun, you got, you really, I think the next one will be even easier, right? Yes.
So for my self-criticism, I want to say, especially at the beginning, if I was talking way too fast, like that opening clip, come and like cut down like 0.8 speed or something.
Yeah. And that's just nerves and being more open. I would also say that you're yelling in most of your interviews, and I know that we're there in a loud environment, but talking like this will make it loud. Our audio levels were over modulated a bit too, which no shade to the person running audio, but we're learning. Yes, Marty. Yeah. Yes. This is Jacob. This is Geronimo's kid right here. So Geronimo was there, and when Bryce asked, "So what do you think about the school, or how would you rate this?" Geronimo was like, "It's good. Gavlin's great, right? Yeah, that's the answer." So you didn't hear behind, but they did a bunch of dances, right? Yeah, but the suggestion was though, Bryce go dance and do the gritty, right?
Yeah, you and Silas, your freshman.
Yeah. It was perfect. What else did we notice or like about this piece? The B-roll is great, and that's what happens when you have something extremely visual. You're able to get great B-roll. We shot it with 2 cameras, so Tony, Silas, and Bryce were going around getting interviews and then got B-roll at the end. And then I had Isaac turn the camera to 60 frames per second to give us the slow-mo, which as an editor, Santi, what'd you think of the slow-mo footage?
Yeah, it definitely helps. Obviously, it's a longer clip because
Let's see where we go. The slow-mo footage, especially if you're looking at something, can be helpful. You could have also sped it up to make it but like, look right there. All it is a slow hand, and Isaac shot it all handheld too, and was doing short clips hopefully for you. The banana section was really funny and really made funny in the edit. We knew when we interviewed both the brothers that the banana was gonna be some, especially when the kid said banana, yeah.
I was like, what? I thought this kid said he was a squirrel in the interview.
Yeah, that's what I.
Yes, Bryce.
So like a lot of like takes the show in order of bananas. Probably the other banana was first. Definitely just better. Yeah. Move around.
Yeah, really successful, really fun. These ones are fun, especially when you get funny kids and they're in costumes. You don't have to worry about it. Critically, let's critique what could be better, what wasn't the best in this one. Audio is really overmodulated. Again, we're competing with actual noise, but I think Bryce nerves too. Just a little bit of yelling in the mic and could have been controlled a little bit better. We were plugged directly into the camera, but we did have headsets, so they were monitoring it. I just think it was hard for Silas to hear because Silas was monitoring not only the camera mic and Bryce's mic. So, yeah. Yeah. Something's changed in the neighborhood. Other things to note.
Can I actually say one more thing about audio?
Whoa, there's Silas. Hey, what's up, Silas? Thanks for
Hi.
talking.
I also think so. One issue that I had was it would be difficult to get the audio to come out at an equal level from Bryce and then from particularly the kids he was talking to.
So you're writing the levels, right?
Yeah.
And what I saw you going crazy doing that. What I would suggest
Yeah.
in the future is kind of allowing the editor to fix the levels in post and kind of getting a medium so that Bryce isn't loud, right? Like here's the big thing about audio is as long as you record some level of audio, you can increase the volume and make it sound decent. But if you record your audio at too high a level, it's going to modulate, over modulate, and and you can't really repair it. You can lower the volume, but it'll always sound over modulated. If you're quiet, you can make it louder though. So I always say err on the side of caution and be more quiet than loud. Now, that being said, if you're not hearing anything, you're not recording anything. So there should be some level, but hopefully learning experience. I think the piece still came out great, really cute and fun. Yeah.
That's a good question. So like, I didn't really know like where to look at when we I don't know if it like seems fine how to look at that camera.
What did you all think watching it?
I think you see right here, very big difference in, well, that's the sun, can't do much about the sun, but you can't do something on the camera. The scene right.
That wasn't okay. Hold on, Maston, you're jumping ahead. The question was, what did we think of Bryce's? Did anyone notice or feel like where Bryce was looking during the interview was awkward, or did any of us notice it? If none of us noticed it, that means you did a good job, because if we noticed it, it was probably like, why is Bryce looking that way? Or why is that? I mean, you're interviewing a person, you would look at them and realistically in an interview like this, you're looking at the person. Like I'm going to go here and interview, talk to Nico, right? And I'm going to be like, so Nico, what are you dressing as for Halloween? Oh, and why are you dressing as Michael Myers? Okay, so as an interviewer, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm not looking for the camera. I'm looking at the person, and I'm nodding. I'm smiling. I'm trying to give them a reaction. There's also like investigative journalism. It's like, so there's rumors that you murdered. Okay, so what I'm doing there is as a one of these tactics that news reporters will use is they will just be quiet, and social our innate social pressure, our feeling of awkwardness. Some people just keep talking, right? And there's been times where I'm doing interviews. I used to do corporate videos, right? Where I just sit there and just nod, and the person will be like, yeah, and then say something else, and then that'll open up or give me abilities to ask more questions. So sometimes silence and awkwardness is helpful. In this environment, you did a great job. You had fun with we knew that the little kids were going to give bad answers, right? Because just like Nico gave me, he's like, who are you going to dress this as Halloween? Michael Myers, right? Like in the editing process, you want, oh, well, why? He's good. Banana, right? Like, so.
We also asked a lot of questions.
Lot of questions. Okay, Maston, you're going to point out what I was going to point out about this shot. What's going on? Silas, what's going on with this shot? Or your audio? So Tony did this, but what Maston suggested that it's bright and that it's sunlight. Well, guess what? This must have been one of the first interviews, right? Second interview, because it did actually get pretty dark quickly, or at least our wasn't direct sunlight afterwards. How could we have fixed this? Yeah, close your f-stop, or we don't have the camera here, but realistically, even like one of the ND filters that are built into the camera would have done that. Remember, we talked about the neutral density filters are like sunglasses for your camera. Really use the ND filters for bright outside shots. Would never use them inside. But this one just really stands out when comparative, from that one to that one, right? The AC is always like that. But you can see that like as the sun starts to set, everything starts getting more even lighting. And this one, you know, we had brightness, but we closed the f-stop a little bit to make it more even. Any other technical things you want to point out in this one? We're using as a learning experience. Bryce.
More of a behind the scenes thing, so much to it.
Great, but we want to learn.
What you were just talking about, that was also the only one we didn't record in front of their own truck. Because the crews kind of basically realized, yes, it's a good idea to have your truck in the background.
Yeah, especially because in this environment too, when you set up your interviews, it's great to pick visual things. This setup is, yeah, I would say this is a pretty bad setup for this interview because look, we have a bunch of negative space that's just parking lot. We have a trunk, but what is the trunk? We don't see the spider or anything. And it's not this person's trunk. And guess what? This person's trunk is one of the coolest trunks there, right? Right here, look. You could have put Cookie Monster in the background. Now, you might have chosen that because I was there, so spatially I know where this was, but you had the person stand so the sun was in their face, so they were lit. If you would have shot the person, they would have been backlit by the sun at that point. So maybe that was the choice to be like, hey, we want to use the sun so it looks better. Those are things to keep in mind. But yeah, always think about when you're setting up your interview, what's in the background, right? Because in a place like this, I mean, this is a cool shot because we see all the trunk or treats, right? We got some minions. We got that. The other thing I would note too, you're soft on this shot, right? This is in focus, that's out of focus. That's fine, that happens. The minions are, we like minions, but we don't like Despicable Me. That's my stance. I never liked Despicable Me. I like the Minion movies though. Those are good. Okay, here's a thing for an editor that I want to talk to, Santi. I gave you, oh look, right here, Geronimo. All right, we're gonna have to show this part again for Geronimo.
Well, I haven't seen it.
Bananas.
Have you ever been to a trunk or treat before?
Yes.
Where was that at?
On my school.
Which one did you like better?
I like this one.
And how would you rate this one?
Like a 10.
Can I get some dance moves? What does it mean to you that we're having this trunk or treat event today?
I feel like it's great. I feel like all the
Okay, so that was what your son made. So it's pretty good. Geronimo danced too, but you guys didn't film that, right? Okay. Yeah, I was flossing. The other thing that I wanted to point out, one more thing. This was a note to Santi. Santi, one of my editing notes was this bar right here. What did I say to do? The graphic. So yeah, so for me, this is the editing note for the graphic here. The big long bar is so when they have a really long name and a really long qualifier. But what I like to do is use the crop feature on the bar. And then here, I will literally show you it right here. Here's our banana. And then let's find our lower third. L third. All right, here we go. About to show you. All right, Da Vinci. Of course, I know I'm doing Premiere, but I've heard you can do this in Da Vinci. I asked you to do it, but you didn't do it. So I assume. So check this out. Look. So there you go. That's what I want. That's what I wanted, because when you're looking at this, I just have so much negative space that's just bar, right? So even if the bar cut off here, it just, to me as a graphic person, this is distracting. Again, her name, Kaylani, is up
And
for
just have a good time.
All right, who am I here with
1,
today?
2,
Kaylani.
3.
And who are you dressed as today?
It's 4 seconds, but for me, it's something I specifically was like, oh, okay, I guess Santi didn't understand or didn't want to do. Ah, oh yeah, we were talking about the crop as well. That was a different issue. I appreciated you did that, but I just never caught him before. uh, yeah, that's what I usually want, right? Yeah, what is the question here exactly? We can take a look. Here we go. Let's take a look at this one.
Yo, my name is.
See, it's not on that one, right? Oh, look, it is right here. So there's parts. Yeah. So that's something we'll work to look at. Albert, did you know you're in this one? Oh, okay. There you go. Here you go.
So they fed over 200 people today, and so we had to make.
Yeah, you got a cookie. It's all them. Thank them. Don't mark me down for that. Yes. So okay, great job on Gav TV right there. Our next one will be football. So yeah, Santi's our main editor. Again, anybody who wants to join me for football at 1. You were supposed to be here at 2 to do your podcast. It's okay, don't worry about it. I had pulled out stuff about that, so we're all groovy for that. I didn't see anybody who's your friend, so no problem. Let's so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna continue a little bit of our podcast. So we don't need to set up. Do you want my laptop? I have it right here. I had it. Okay, cool. So right now, let's finish talking about proper podcast. Then we'll open it up and go to the editing room and do some editing. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, let's take a look right here. And I wanted to shout out somebody who has turned in all the projects so far. It's Geronimo. Good job, Geronimo. Oh, Phil. All right, Phil, you turn in, we'll talk about this when we get the editing. You submitted your Premiere Pro file. You got to export it as a wave, because if you give it to me, it's just references to your edits and I don't have any of your stuff. So that's why we're here. All right, let's take a look. Okay. Great job, Elle. That was Elle's dialogue list piece. And Elle says, oh no. So great job. That one's pretty fun. A really wet day you filmed. I really like your fonts. I think those are really fun. So great job. We're just going to take a look at some of the dialogue pieces that have been submitted so far. Again, remember, you can turn them in. If you haven't done them yet, you keep working on them. I know. We're all working on them. Let's watch this one. All right. Sorry, I forgot to, did anybody want to say anything about L's or about this one? I jumped and showed this one without letting us talk. Does either one, do we want to say something about it?
I really liked the last shot of this one. I thought the amount of time it spent on it after he fell was kind of creepy.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. The colors in this one? Yeah. Yeah, very visual. What else works in either of them? I thought the music worked great in both of them too. I really like the ranchero music and L's. Dom, what did you, by the way, glad you're here in class, by the way. I watched this and I was like, okay, Dom, good. Dom had message. So I figured you edited it as well. So there you go. That being said, what did you film this on? $30 digital camera? Awesome. Well, that's a cool aesthetic. It's definitely stuff that we don't see now, because this would have looked different if you used your iPhone or used your camera on your phone, because it would have had stabilization and yeah, really gave me an old, like, this is what all of my films when I was a student here at Gap looked like, but because we're shooting on those old cameras that were actual recorded to VHS tapes. Yeah, black and white too, because the color wasn't invented back then. But oh right, L, you're gonna say, I think the coloring that was in L's phone, where's it back? Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I think L's coloring really, the fonts really worked well. I like the music. So the music, what'd you pick? Where is it from? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. So you just pick something that. Yeah. This felt very art, very French New Wavy type of film to me. I really like the aesthetics, and yeah, this camera, what format does it record onto? Is it digital? Does it like, or is it a tape? It's digital. Okay, I have a question about this shot then. This is off the camera, or is this you filming a TV? This is off the camera. It's really interesting because it has the pulsing. I guess it's your gain that's trying, or is this your with the light and the shutter speed? Yeah, really interesting. It also can be monitor roll and stuff. I was wondering what it was. I mean, it's definitely not a camera that we're used to. And then your audio edit here works really well. I would make one suggestion though. What'd you edit in? Capca. L, what did you edit yours in? Why Capca? Okay, let me show you one thing though. That right there. Everyone listen. The click. Was that intentional? Did you leave that in on purpose? Not for that scene. So this is obviously the sound of you touching the microphone of your camera. And then it's also clipped. You cut it mid audio noise. So it's a clipping noise. That you could have just edited it out and the piano music would have hit it. Or you could have doubled if it was me, I would have cut a little bit of your ambience noise that's coming from the camera and just paste it, or move everything over, because obviously all your natural sound effects, the nat that we talked about, is just going to be, listen, on this long shot here is just going to be the birds chirping. So you could really unsync your audio and just move it a little bit, assuming CapCut can do that. I'm not super familiar with CapCut because it's hard to go backwards when you're not. I really love this audio edit though. Although, yeah. See, the biggest issue is that clipping noise. It makes your edit obvious, right? Like you have this really cool ambient, flowy piece, and that is probably my least favorite edit between those two shots, just because of the audio edit there. And I'm only critiquing it because this is the dialogue list, and the point is to remember, even though saying no words, we're checking out our stuff, our audio. And then cutting the music there, brilliant, like perfect. That impactful punch. And then yeah, sitting here really makes me, The Graduate's a good example. I really feel like in horror that happens more, like in funny games when the body drops, we sit there with the body for a while, right? And that's the awkwardness of like the impact of taking it in, the reality of what's happening there. So great job, both Elle and Don. Any questions or comments for Elle? We'll go back and how loud the fonts are. That's a good note. Your fonts are loud, Elle, in the dialogue list piece. Let's take a listen again. A big. Elle, Elle, you're gonna have to answer a question. Did you use this video to get free food? Yeah, the font, you wish you thought of that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. All of you are video professionals. I have had students go to, like, the cheesesteak store here in Gilroy. What's that one called? It's closed now. AJ's, maybe this is why they closed. But I had students go to AJ's and say, hey, we're recording a video doing taste tests of cheesesteaks. If you give us free cheesesteaks, we'll mention you and post it in our video. And they got free cheesesteaks. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you could go to a place and be like, yo, I made this cool video. I'll post it. Do you want it? And then they could be like, sure, that's great. And you say, hey, can I get a free burrito? They might give you a free burrito. Elle, you should try that and report back if you get a free burrito. I'm an advocate for free food. All right. I think we got one more person. No shade to anybody else who's submitted or not submitted, but I'm going to go through and look at all of you who didn't. All right. I feel like there's one more person. You shot two of them? Well, it hasn't submitted yet. You get credit if you turn it in. You have to ask Phil for the video to turn it in. All right. Let's take a look. Yeah. Great. Oh. Ellie? Come on. Remind Alex to submit it also. No. Just remind him. I can remind him too. He gets credit for it. Did you, is this the same one? You didn't adjust the thing I told you to adjust? Break my laptop again. I'm gonna drop you 10 points on your grade. Fix it, submit it. I'm gonna submit all 3 of these, if Dom, if you don't mind, and Elle, if you don't mind, to the showcase. And remember, this is my note. I would wait till he gets that into the actual forest where it's nice. Take off the one. Boom, color starts coming in here. He's leaving the freaking horrible world and going to nature. Nature, that's where color is. You should add like a seagull too. Like, ah, I'm a bird. Oh. All right, we watched that one before, but it's always good to rewatch it. You know what? That's not a bad note. The sound effect right here is actually kind of, it kind of sounded like pee sound effect right here. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get you're saying, but because you said that, I had in my head, I'm like, oh, that kind of sounds like pee, but then I was like, okay, he's sitting down or whatever. But because they said that at that point, I'm sorry, it's just. That's a weird sound effect right there. Is that all Foley? Okay. Well, let's change that one Foley. Well, let's. Yeah, it's that was one where I was like, I wasn't gonna say any. Oh, look, Delo's right there. Delo, submit this project to get points, okay? Delo, do you have a link to your music video that you could share? All right. If you find it, send it. We'll watch it right now. I wanna watch it and give notes. Santi, I really do think that in black and white, that stair shot could be really cool. But I'm thinking you just jump cut this shot a little bit. He walks out the door. This shot is shaky. Yeah, I'm just saying, if you're gonna cut part of the shot, cut. I mean, the shot's cool there, but then you can jump cut them too. I bet this shot looks rad in black and white. Because what I said, cut it because of length or whatever, probably. Oh. Oh, I didn't notice that time. It is. Look, that is weird walking, right? I don't know. Sometimes I'm wrong. All right, you don't have the project, but anywhere. Okay, cool. It's all right. We were gonna watch it. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'd like to submit all three unless you object. I'd love to submit. Although, Dom, can you fix that one part? Great. L, let me know. If you don't want to be submitted to the showcase, doesn't guarantee entry. So, I mean, I will submit it to, and that's me saying, Grant, I think these belong in here. And then depending on time and what we have, won't guarantee entry, okay? What? This is me. Yeah, this is me trying to blame Grant. Yes, okay. No, there's no Razzies. We don't do Razzies here. We're all learning, right? Banana, right? Yeah. Have you seen Gorilla Wants Banana? Did you watch it yesterday? I feel like let's watch that and then we'll go and start editing, okay? This is a alumni film that former student AJ Junker made. AJ Junker is an interesting guy. He's one of my friends. I went to Gav here. We made movies together. And he has a production company, or he's a freelance editor in Oakland. Grants Richards. There's no one named Grants Richards. AJ is super cool. I'm hoping he'll be at the showcase this spring. But do we remember what year it was, Marty? Thank you. That doesn't help with the year. Was it? Banana was in the last year? Oh, we showed it in the fall one? Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry. I feel like a jerk now because Because I always forget. I always forget. I always forget that fall. Which one's spring and which one's fall? That's my bad. Hey, look how you. Yeah. Oh, there's Juan. Did Geronimo leave? Let's see. There's Hell of a Life. We showed some good stuff. There's yeah, the fall showcase was dope. There's Blueberry, clothing optional. Oh, there it is. All right. That was Hana's really cool one. All right, let's watch this one. All right, John's finishing the shot list. You're the DP. You two should be talking. All right.
Hey, Pom Pom. We're gonna try this again, okay? Are you ready? No, no, no. We're not doing that anymore. No. Hey. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. See? Good. Oh, thank you. Okay, enough. Okay. Let's talk. Pom Pom, look at Pom Pom. Damn it, look. Sorry. Pom Pom. What do you want? Banana. 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 You want a banana? You got it. Did you like the banana? Papa, did you like the banana? Did you like the banana? Banana. Yes, but did you like the banana? Banana. Banana. Yes, no, do you like them? Banana. Papa, how do you feel? Banana. 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 Are you happy? Time. right. We're gonna try this again. One, how do you feel? How do you feel? Talk, talk. Someone would be done. No one believes me, but I knew what was happening. Banana, 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 banana. Stop. Banana. Failure. I just want to know how you feel. I feel banana.
Paging Dr. Roman. Dr. Roman, you have a telephone call at the front desk.
Interesting. I say banana. Banana. I say banana.
All right, so that was alumni here at Gap, mate. But what did you know? Did you like it? Was it funny? Had to say it because of the banana. I always think of banana. Yeah, banana. What do we think? You can be critical. Daniel likes it. That's important. Anything other than that? I bet I didn't share it. All right. No one here said anything, so D'Lo and Silas right there. Silas, do you have a link to your piece you've been working on? But yeah, I did not share it, so great. You can watch it on Vimeo. You did not share it, but I've seen it. Banana, said D'Lo, banana. Okay, cool. I would have loved to share it for the YouTubers, but notably, what I do know about it is AJ hired a person to be the gorilla, and it's the person's job is to be a gorilla in movies, and they own that costume, and they are a very good physical actor to be gorilla. Has been in a bunch of commercials as that gorilla. So if you have a gorilla suit and want to be a gorilla in movies, there's a job for it. Notably, there was some special effectsy stuff. Practical special effects though, right? When the gorilla's head fell off, right? I mean, this was all a set. The entire thing is a set designed. Basically, we could have filmed it here if we had the gorilla person. If we had to get someone convinced Grant to buy a gorilla suit and Jason can be a gorilla and everything. But like when she rips off the gorilla's head, right? Well, what do we think? Let's watch how when she rips off the gorilla's head. I love how he dances right there. Pull off. Okay, so note the head is off, but we're only seeing it from behind, right? Now, what about this shot? Don't see the gorilla's head off the body. All right, what about this shot? We don't see the bottom. This is literally just the, hey, actor, we're gonna do, a cool close-up shot, and you just have to act like a robot's head is sparking. Now right there, sparking effects, and the body is just flopping around. So they hid the person's head in the body. They hit it, but also there's composite in here. This is probably the most, yeah, it's mostly the special effects right here. Oakland. And this won a bunch of film festivals, including notably in Chicago, it won the Bill Murray pick of the festival, where Bill Murray watched it and picked it as his favorite of the short films that were nominated. So there were other ones, but that's the most impressive one that I like. So there you go. Gorilla Wants Banana. AJ's got a lot of really cool films we could watch in the future. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now. We're going to go into our labs where everybody should be planning their Gav TVs. If you haven't worked on a Gav TV, you should be part of it. You could be working on your audio projects. I'll open up the editing bay if you need to edit, but dialogue-less pieces. And if you're an editor, your green screen. Oh, wait, before I lied, I'm going to keep sharing. Let's take a look at the green screen pieces that people have submitted, which I believe there are 2 people who have submitted. No shade on anybody, but shade on everybody. You think it's Marty? I guarantee it's not Marty. Oh. Oh, you submit your podcast as a green screen? This is your audio project. All right. All right. All right. Remember, if you're an editor, you don't want to do one project, do your green screen, and you can knock out. So if you don't want to do your dialogue list piece, turn in your green screen one for the dialogue list. This one counts. And that being said, if you're in this class, if you're in this class, if if you want to skip one project, the green screen one's an alternative. I really want the editors to do green screening, but yeah. If you want to do them all, you get 100 points extra credit. So. All right. So Dom did 3 different ones, right? What? I did 3 different for 3. Oh, you didn't have to do 3 different scenarios. You could have just did 1 video. But cool. I like that you did 3. Notably for this one, my critique is I might have slowed down your background. I feel like he is walking too slow for how fast the camera's going. So it would make a little bit more that, and a drop shadow effect would be cool. But good job. As the only person who did the assignment, you're the best. I like that a lot. I think it's Oblivion, right? Well, Dom would know. I don't know video games. You thought it was real? What I would suggest maybe is you change the positioning a little bit, because your person's just in the same spot no matter what, where the camera's moving, and you could keyframe it so it fits a little bit better. You don't have to do that, but I like it. These are good. Okay, the camera moving up forward. What? You chroma key. Great job, Dom. All right, guess what? Dom gets, you could skip out on one project that's 100 points now because you got 100 points, but it was late, but whatever. Okay, great job, everybody. Okay, that's what I wanted to watch and talk about. Let's go into our
Hello, my name is Bryce Haney.
Oh, hey Bryce.
Have you ever been to a trunk or treat before?
Bananas.
Have you
I like, but
Because I like bananas.
because I like bananas. Okay, we're gonna stop sharing. I am going to stop recording.